Aloha, beautiful divine goddesses. Welcome to 2024. This is my first divine goddess transmission for this year. I hope you are all well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing out this content. And if it resonates with you. So I have a transmission for us today, and this is specifically for all of us as divine goddesses. We're also starseeds, light workers, we're many things, but we are in a very important time. We're moving into the year of the dragon. We're moving into Pluto has moved into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So all of the work that we're culminating and doing individually and collectively is assisting humanity, is assisting the new earth activations. And specifically, I'm sharing today a transmission for us from the Divine Mother, from Mother Mary. She's the main guide that came in to start working with me yesterday about this next transmission for this time. And we also have a solar eclipse coming up. So this is super important. So I will hopefully I'll be able to send out this information to you all via newsletter. I haven't had a chance to create a newsletter for a while, but I hope to do that soon as well. Okay. So this is specifically, I've asked for messages for us today as divine goddesses for the Pluto in Aquarius, for the year of the dragon, which starts February 10th, and for the solar eclipse, which is going to impact all of us around the planet, but specifically North America and specifically the United States. And that is on April 8th. Okay. All right. So first off, I want to just thank all the divine goddesses that I worked with last year. We did amazing work on activating a portion of the new grid system for Lemurian, for New Earth. And this next assignment that I'll be sending the clarion call out today, that I will be looking for the divine goddesses who hear the call as we anchor in the new divine goddess codes for the Atlantean grid, a piece of it. And that's going to encompass New York, Nova Scotia in Canada, New York in the US, and the London, UK gateway and portal over in England. And that's going to also assist with the Archangel Michael ley line. Before I get into that, though, so please stay till the end, because we'll talk more about the New Earth grid assignment that's going to be starting in a couple of weeks. Okay, so first off, my name is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you if you're new to my channel. I have been working with so many different teams of light on my journey, and the main focus has been starseeds and light workers and soul mission activations the last 5 years or so. Before that, it was twin flames and divine unions. I encompass all of that now to facilitate many different types of requests and guidance. And the divine goddess codes, the divine goddesses are always part of our journey, because the divine feminine energy is coming through the light codes, the downloads, the solar flares within all of us, whether we're masculine or feminine. And this activation is to bring that energy, that divine goddess energy, back to the planet that it's been missing so much, to help us rebalance everything. So it's about receiving, and it's about our hearts. And I'm not surprised that I was given a push to create this transmission today, because we're very close to February. And when I did the overall year of the dragon, February is all about our heart expanding. And of course, Valentine's Day is in February. We have amazing portals. We have the 2nd of February, the 2-2 portal. And then we also have the 22nd of February. In between that period, we'll be shifting signs as well from Aquarius to Pisces. And we have all planets direct. And the Pluto in Aquarius, profound. And I want to share with you all, because I started to pay attention to the planets, specific planets moving into energies that impacts our quantum field, our aura, our energy field, our chakras, our meridians. This was profound for me. And the reason being is that it's shifting out a lot of old energy from our lower chakras. So many of us, like I shared, you can check out the Pluto and Aquarius first transmission. Many of us were impacted in our spine and our lower chakras, but some of you might be experiencing in your upper chakras. So we're still integrating that. I, for the most part, have been recoded and I'm ready to go, but it was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. So, okay. So what messages Mother Mary wanted to share with me, to share with all of you, is that our hearts are going to be expanded so much this month, and we're to have compassion for ourselves and others, and that I had a great message that just came in through a client session, that we came to learn true compassion by incarnating on this planet, and that the divine goddess energy, no matter whether we're feminine or masculine, is a major key to us accelerating and leveling up to the next level of our abilities, our intuitive abilities, and our missions. Okay. So Mother Mary wanted me to share a couple of things. She wanted me to let me just go through some of I pulled some cards because I knew that the messages were important. So first off, we're at a very critical point where we were with Atlantis, when we were in Atlantis. And there was a time in Atlantis where there was a divide in society, where a big portion of Atlantean leaders wanted to move into technology and AI, because they were told that that was the way to go. And then this other group were like intuitive, connected to Prime Source and the Divine Mother, healers, all of that. So it started to become more and more of a divide. So right now, what's super important for us is to remember that we came in to make this timeline different. We came in to take this timeline back, to make sure that the fall of Atlantis was traumatic. We're still dealing with the aftermath of that, and there's a lot of old technology that might be considered new to some people. So it's like old AI technology that's being used by these other beings to still keep control of the planet, and to not allow us to be sovereign. So what the difference between Atlantis and Lemuria is, Atlantis was about technology, but a very profound insight. We are the technology. So we came in with very high frequency codes and intuitive abilities and superpowers that are being uncovered with integrity, because we're connected to Prime Source Creator. These other beings are not. They are connected to technology. And I know sometimes it's hard to understand that there's back end technology that's not from this planet, that some would consider ancient, some would consider future, and both are true. So it's a reminder. This is a pivotal point that also happened with Atlantis. Okay, and what's interesting is that's what the grid assignment is about. This next global grid assignment, New Earth Gridwork anchoring in divine goddess codes, is for the healing of part of the grid system that was traumatized by the fall of Atlantis, that's impacted North America. Because if we think about Atlantis, it took over a larger area than even the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so it impacted North America and also the European continent. Okay, so we're anchoring in divine goddess codes to help heal some of the grid lines, and prepare for a new um, galactic alliance grid system for all of us. Okay, and it's a reminder that many of the stargates and vortexes have been compromised, and that sometimes when we go to these places, the experiences won't always be amazing because of this compromising energy. And that's what we came here to learn. I've never experienced so much of the opposite energy since being on the spiritual path to assist you all. And some out there will say that it's not real, but it is real because it's part of the game. I mean, we could say the whole thing isn't real because it's a game. But the reality is, many of us came to liberate ourselves, our ancestors, and the planet, and that is real. Okay. All right. The next message that came in is that we'll be working with angelic frequencies, that the angels of the light, that includes the Pleiadian and the Sirian angelic teams of light. And we're learning more and more about, there's more angelic frequencies that we know. They are here to assist us and to help us feel safe and support us. So they also will be working with us on this assignment. Okay. The next message is star gathering. Stars are aligning. We're remembering home and soul family. So I know from my heart, my soul, to all of you, Soul Tribe are coming together for these assignments. And some of you know that you'll return from the first assignment, and others, new members, are going to be coming in. So that's super exciting. The Arcturian team came in as well because they're the team that works with me to let me know that our higher selves are our future selves. We already know what happened in Atlantis. We already know what we came in to do and to prevent. And that's why we work with our higher selves and our guides, because they give us the guidance to be in integrity and what to choose and what not to choose. Okay. So there's that. And what else do the Arcturians like? The Arcturians are sharing with me that technology is fun because we are technology. We are becoming crystalline. But there's a difference between because we're connected to source, we're connected to the quantum field and the divine mother, whereas the actual technology that's being run by AI doesn't have a heart, doesn't have a soul, just wants everything to be robotic. So remember that. Okay, remember that. Remember that if you're choosing to use something that's taking away a piece of humanity, something that a human can do that will bring joy to the collective. Yeah, we have to start making not just going along with it and making collective choices. Who's making these decisions on our behalf? Yes. Okay. Other messages that they wanted me to bring in is this assignment and all of the work that I'll be doing with all of you this year will be the Great Gathering, coming together and bringing Soul Tribe together, which is amazing to me. The Star Mother came in as a reminder that Mother Mary is not the version of herself that was here on Earth. She is a galactic goddess. She works with all of the star councils, and she is assisting with the Divine Goddess Coach. She knows exactly where we need to go and what we need to do. Okay. And then the third thing is Council of Light. So we will be working with Councils of Light. They always sort of give me that information just before the group call. Divine orchestration, and we have helpers of the subtle realm. So how the first call worked was we worked with multiple teams. We went into certain locations. We all worked together as a team, and then we handed the baton over for them to continue their work. Okay. I will share with you that the last piece of work that we did, one piece that we did that connected energetically the support of all the Hawaiian Islands for Lemuria, that I now see that there's support. There's a lot of Hawaiians that are actually working together, that had also been divided. That's the plan, divide and conquer, right? So that I can see that they're feeling more supported in their own group, which they need to, because that's their land, that's their energy. The Hawaiian energy is so beautiful, and with Lemurian energy is so beautiful. The Atlantean energy is different, and it was magnificent through the golden period, but then it went into the divide of technology is better than spiritual technology. Yeah, so we're at that point again, okay? Final messages were to get grounded and stay grounded, and to spend time in nature, connect with nature, because nature will help us realign with our hearts and our souls, okay? Especially for this month. All right. So we'll be working with goddesses like Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, Isis, Hathor, Lakshmi, Sekhmet, and Green Tara, and other goddesses that will let themselves be known to me. I think I said Isis. Yes. I'll also be working, we'll have an opportunity to work with the dragons, and they will come in and help facilitate and work with us. So everyone will get a feel for working with the dragons. And this is the first step to rebuilding that trust with the dragons. We'll also be bringing in different flames, rays, as I'm a flame keeper, and also different crystalline energies. So we'll be anchoring in not only codes, but different crystalline energies in different areas. As an example, rose quartz, green aventurine, fluorite, selenite. They also brought up a point that some of the crystals are going to be actually anchoring in frequencies like trust and faith and protection for Gaia. Okay. And then we'll, just as an example, one of the main dragons that comes forward to work with Mother Mary is the rose pink dragon. Kuan Yin also has her own pink dragon. And we'll have different dragons that will come in and work with us with every session. But the dragon I asked specifically today, which dragon Mary Magdalene works with? And they said many, like the pink dragon, but they suggested that the air and the water dragon is working with with Mary Magdalene right now because it's helping us connect to higher frequencies. And what's interesting is we are going to be working a lot with the water, and she brought us an air and a water dragon, and it's a green dragon as well. The green emerald dragon brought me a transmission earlier. You can check that out on my channel. I have a playlist just for dragons. Okay, so let me just make sure. So this whole assignment will be hopefully everything will be completed before the solar eclipse on the 8th of April, but I may be guided to have the group call for the third one right after that because the eclipses are very unstable. Okay, so let me just review what the assignment is, and if you're all interested, I'm going to go through it all. If you're all interested, there is a early bird offer right now. One to just join the group calls. There'll be 3 group calls. There's another offer as well with the Divine Goddess Code packages where you would have this on an individual personal call with me, either Zoom or distance. Okay. All right. And of course, it goes into much deeper than that as well. All right. So this grid work is going to be specifically to help assist and stabilize the east coast of the USA and Canada, as well as the transatlantic grid network with the London, UK gateway. Okay. So this is healing the Atlantis grid distortions and activating the new crystalline grids for new Earth. It's also, most of it will be completed before the solar eclipse on April 8th, because that will specifically be the path of the solar eclipse will be over North America, which will impact the USA and Canada. All right. So the first, oh, and the format of the calls, I usually send out a little, I'll send out the Zoom link, but I send out a little bit of an overview, and then we really dive into it more in the call. If you're not available for the live call, everyone has an opportunity to listen and download to the recording call for about a week. You can keep a copy of the call, and you can still go through the process. We are multidimensional, so you'll still be there participating, even if you can't make it there live. Okay. All right. So the first call will be the divine assignment will be in February. It'll be New York, USA, the Green Apple, Manhattan on the Atlantic coast, and I'm looking potentially at February 22nd. All right. The next call will be in March. It will be Nova Scotia, Canada, also the Atlantic coast. That date will be announced. It will be somewhere probably before the equinox, so somewhere in the middle of March. Okay. The next grid call will be in April. It'll either be end of March or early April or after the 8th, and I'll be guided as the best time. They will let me know what the best time is for us to work on this assignment together. We'll be working on the London, UK transatlantic gateway because a lot of individuals travel from London to both New York and Nova Scotia. Okay. So we're also going to be working on activating and healing and clearing the Archangel Michael ley line in that area as well. Okay, each session will include, there's like 2 parts to the group calls. There'll be a group quantum healing for all of you. So you'll come in and have an opportunity. It's like an individual session fee, but it's in a group. We'll come up with various topics. I'll be given some. We'll do a chakra alignment and balance, a healing and clearing, and then we'll take a little bit of a break. Then I will bring in, you'll be activated with the Divine Goddess codes at that point, and then we'll do a group healing for that certain area. We meet remotely in that location, and we do the work together with certain guides, including the dragons, and they will walk us through what they would like us to do. So far, the calls have been near the cities, but in really high frequency nature locations, so that we can do the work without interfering with what is going on that might be heavy or dense energy. Okay. We'll also be working with various dragons, bringing in crystal energies and anchoring in these new frequencies for the grid system as well. And all 3 pieces will fit together in the end. The focus is going to be about not only healing our heart, but also elevating our self-love and self-worth as divine goddesses, and facilitating that for the earth and the grid systems and humanity who live in the areas. What else did they want me to share about that? There'll be an opportunity as well for Q&A. I usually do that like the first half hour of the call, and then we will work on it together. Incredibly powerful energy, so beautiful. And the final piece, what were they going to share that with me? Just an incredibly expanded opportunity for you, me, for all of us, because as we do this work, we elevate each other and we elevate the collective consciousness. And this is needed, like I said, this is needed for the certain grid system. I think that that's it for now. I know that there's probably more. You can check out the intro offers, the early bird offers are on right now. I do not know how long they'll be on for, and the number of souls to join are limited. There's also, like I said, the empowerment bundle where you can book the Divine Goddess Code personal package as well. And once the early bird offer is over, then there'll be the intro offer, and I'll keep you all posted as well. So super excited. Lots of amazing things. March is going to be intense, and so is April. So February is our time to align with the energies of all planets direct and really get moving. Yeah. All right, beautiful tribe. Thank you so, so much. I'm sending you so many divine goddess codes from my heart to your heart, sending you aloha. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, subscribing, and I will be back soon. Mahalo nui loa from Pink Bella. Take care.